Hi, in this video, I'm going to quickly show you how to add content in your module to structure it for student success. So I have my module here, week 1, September 8th through the 11th. The first thing I probably should add is going to be some sort of learning targets for that week so that students can see what expectations they'll have. Now, for the younger learners, it'd probably be best to record some sort of video so they can see your face and they can know how to navigate that week's content. So I'm going to edit this. One of the things I like to do for something that stands out is add those emojis. So I added a circled dot there, a red dot, and I can actually change this a little bit. I'm going to reword this and make it called 1.0, and I'll explain that in a second. Learning target week 1. Okay, so the reason why I added the 1.0 is because it's week 1, and I want to make sure that that stands out as week 1. Now, I'm going to add more content here. The next thing I'm going to add is a text header. So I'm going to choose text header, and I'm going to make that capitalized and call it Monday. And so now I have Monday there. Now, again, you can add different emojis, anything you'd like. The next thing I'm going to add is the subject area. So another text header, and we're going to call this one reading. Oh, I'm going to actually take caps off. We're going to do Reader's Workshop for this one. And I'm going to indent that a little bit to stand out. You also could add in a picture of a book or however you want to maybe signify that that is the Reader's Workshop portion of your module. And then underneath of that is where you're going to start adding your content. So I'm going to add a page, and my first page is going to be numbered. So I'm going to add a new page, and this is going to be week 1, day 1. So I'm going to do 1.1. You can also do 1-1. Now, the numbering portion of this is just for teacher organization, and I highly recommend it because if I scroll through and I have things that aren't numbered, it's going to be harder to find, especially if I don't remember what I named it, because you're going to be able to use this content over and over again, and it's easiest to know when you used it by signifying the actual day, week 1, day 1. And so now I'm going to call this reading workshop lesson. Okay. And I'm going to do this fairly quickly here. I'm going to add another thing to my module, and this one is going to be another page, and it's going to be reading workshop activity. So this is going to be something I want them to do. And the next thing is going to be a end. You can have that end be at the very end of your module, so you have them progress through, or you can say just something simple. So I'm going to say reading workshop end. Okay. Now, what you're going to put on the end page is something simply like, this is the end of your reading lesson for the day. Please continue, and they'll hit next. Okay. Now, when you're all done adding your content, so I'm going to go back to my modules. When you're all done adding your content and all of your subjects underneath, then you'll probably want to add a stop. So you're going to say text header, and you're going to say stop. Okay. And then on that page, you want to put a stop sign. That way, as they progress through using the next button, they'll see a stop sign, and then they won't progress to the next day. So we would continue adding content just like that.